Okay, we were discussing Padasangna and Bhasangna, and we saw some examples where Padasangna has been used. Today, we are going to discuss some sutras in the Adhikara Padasya. We have this Adhikara Padasya in 8.1. The sutra number is 8.1.16. This Hadikara runs till the Sutra Idayava 8354. The next Sutra is Apadantasya Murdanyaha. Apadantasya. So, the Padasya Adhikara ends here. Starting from 8.1, this is out of Tripadi. This is in Sapada Saptadhyayi only. But it goes in 8.2 and 8.3 also. So this is the the Adhikara Padasya. So we shall take some sutras from this Adhikara. Padasya 8.1, 1.6. Whatever is told in this Adhikara, that happens for the word which is qualified as a pada. The last sutra of the Adhikara is Idaya Va 8354. Okay, let us take this example of Supratyaya, the Pratama Ekavachana Supratyaya for the Pratipadikam Manas. We know that whenever Supratyaya is preceded by Halanta Pratipadikam, the Pratipadikam which ends with Hal letter, then that undergoes deletion by the Sutra. Halgnabhyo Dirgha Sutisya Pruktam Hal 6.1.68. So, Supratyayasya Lopaha. Then, by Pratyaya Lakshane Pratyaya Kshamyatam, Pratyaya Lope Pratyaya Lakshanam. By that sutra, even after the deletion of that Supratyaya, still Manas is a Subantam. So, it is a Padam. So, we have at this stage this sutra, Sasajusho Rupu. Because this sutra is in the Adhikara Padasya. So the Sakara which is at the end of a Pada and Sajush word, the when it is qualified as Pada, that Sakara or this Shakara of this word Sajush, they will be replaced by Ru. They will get Ru Adesha. So that becomes Mana Ru. Then we have this sutra Karravasanayor Visarjaniyaha. By that Ru will be converted into Visarga. On that step I have skipped. Then we shall take this example Rajan plus Bhyam. This Rajan is a pada by the sutra Swadishu Asarvanamastani. This Bhyam is a Asarvanamastana Swadi Pratyaya and it is not beginning with ach letter or yakara, so it is not bha, so it is pada Rajan. So at this stage we have this sutra Nalopa Pratipadikantasya 817. Kshamyatam, this is 827. So by this sutra, the nakara at the end of a pada, nakara of a pratipadikam, when it is also a pada or nakara at the end of a pada, which is basically a pratipadikam, that nakara gets deleted by this sutra. Nalopa pratipadikandasya nalopaha nakarasya lopaha pratipadikantasya. So by that we have Raja Bhyam. Next, let us take this example. Twach plus Su. Here we know that sulopa will be there because it is a alanta word tvach. We have tvach. At this stage we have this sutra chokuhu, choho kuhu, 8230. By this sutra, the chavargiya vyanjana present at the end of a pada, they are converted into kavargiya, respective kavargiya vyanjana. Chakara will be kakara, chakara will be kakara, gakara will be kshamitam, jakara will be converted into gakara, like that. So here tvach, this tvach is a pada because it is a subantam. By suptingantam padam, it is a padam. So it ends with chakara. By this sutra choho kuhu, the chavargiya vyanjana at the end of the pada will be converted into kavargiya vyanjana. So we have vak. Next we shall take lih plus bhyam. Here lih is a padam by the sutra swadishu asarvanamastani, and we have this sutra now hodaha, the immediate sutra after chokuhu. Chavargiya vyanjana will be converted into kavargiya vyanjana. Hakara will be converted into dakara when that hakara is at the end of a pada. Here lih is a pada, so it ends with akara. So by this sutra hodaha, that hakara will be converted into dhakara, and we have this sutra jalam jashonte. Now by this sutra, the gel letter present at the end of a pada, this lid is a pada, it ends with the gel letter dakara, so that will be converted into jesh letter. Jesh means the third letter of the each varga, so that the fourth letter will be converted into third letter, lid bhyam. All these sutras are in the adhikara padasya. Next we have this sutra rascha brascha srujam bruja yaja raja braja chasham shaha, 8236. rascha brascha sruja bruja yaja raja braja cha shaha sham shaha. So by this sutra, all these words get the adesha shakara. By alontyasya, that shakara comes in the in place of the last letter of these words. So we shall take one example. This wish plus bhyam. Here this wish is a padam by swadishu asarvanamastane. So by this sutra, the dhatu rascha brascha sruju mruju yaj raj braj and chakara and shakara, if a pratipadika ends with if a word if the word which is called as pada ends with shakara, or the padantasya shakara, a shakara present at the end of a pada will be converted into shakara. So we have sha here, so we have sha here, and vishishya is a padam, so by this sutra that will be converted into shakara, vish yam. And we have jalam jashonte. By this sutra, jhal letter, even sha is a jhal letter. It starts from jhabain gadadash, starting from there up to the last sutra hal, so it includes sha sha sar also. So this sha is a jhal letter, so that will be converted into respective murdanya just letter, that is dakara. This the out of the 5 just letter ga ja da da ba, the organ of pronunciation of shakara is murdanya and that of dakara is murdanya, so this dakara comes in place of shakara. So we have vidbhyam. Next we shall take this rama plus su, and by sasajushoruho we have ru, and Here, since the Pratipadika ends with a swara, this will not get deleted. So here U, Anunasika U is the it, so that gets deleted. We have Repa. We have this sutra, Kar Avasanayor Visarjaniyaha. So the Anutya of Roho comes from the previous sutra. So that Ru, when it is followed by a Kar letter, starting from Kapa Chatatav, Chatata, Kapai, Shasasar, all these letters, Varga Pratama, Varga Dvitiya, or Sha, Sha, Sa, these letters are called as Kar letters. When this Ru is followed by any Kar letter or Avasana, Avasana means Virama, there is no word after that Ru. Then also, if there is no word after this Ru, then that Ru will be converted into Visarjaniyaha, means Visargaha. So that Ru becomes Visarga, Ramaha. But if you take the example of Punar plus Karoti, here this Refa is followed by a Kar letter. It is not counter example, sorry. This is the example for Karravasana Yor Visarjaniyaha. We have Punar, it is a Avyaya which ends with Refa. It is followed by Karoti. Here this Refa is followed by a Kar letter, Kakara. So again by this sutra only, Karravasana Yor Visarjaniyaha, that Refa will be converted into Visarga. But in case of the words like Sarpa, Partha, we have Refa here, Sarpa and Partha, but here that Refa is followed by a Kar letter, Sarpa, that Pakara is Kar letter, Partha. Here also Refa is followed by Kar letter, but that Refa is not present at the end of a pada. Sar or par, they are not pada. So this sutra is not applicable. This sutra is applicable only the Ru or Refa which is present at the end of the pada. If it is followed by a Kar letter or if there is no word after that Refa, then only the Visarga formation is seen. And we have this sutra, Lopa Shakalyasya, we discussed this sutra previously also. Again, this sutra is in the Adhikara Padasya. So, Bhano Atra. Here, Bhano is the Sambodhana Ekavachana of the Pratipadikam Bhanu. So, by Suptigandam Padam, it is a Padam. So, Bhano Atra. Here, by Echo Yavayavaha, we have Vokarasya Au Adesha. So, Bhanav Atra. At this stage, this Vakara is present at the end of a pada. Since Bano is a pada, this Banav is also a pada. So, Vakara is at the end of a pada. By this sutra, Lopa Shakalyasya, there will be optional deletion of that Vakara. So, Bana Atra. But if we take the example of Pu plus Lut, Lut is a Tadita Pratyaya. It causes Gunadesha, the Anga, Pu, so it becomes Po. Po plus Ana, Vokarasya Avadesha, Pau, Ana. But this Vakara is not at the end of a Pada. This Pau is not a Padam. So, Lopa Shakalyasya is not applicable since it is in the Adhikara Padasya. So, we have Pavana. Compulsorily, we have to retain that Vakara. We should not delete, we cannot delete Vakara since it is not a Pada. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.